Hi, this is Cody with Xima. This tutorial will show you how to connect an Avaya Cloud Office or ACO user account to Xima CCaaS as a SIP extension so Xima CCaaS can handle contact center phone calls. Let me show you how easy this is. First, before we get started, there is a prerequisite. You need to create a user account in Avaya Cloud Office, and that user account will naturally have a SIP extension, which you'll need to know, the username, password, and the authentication ID. With that information, you can successfully register and authenticate an ACO user account and profile into Xima CCaaS as a SIP extension. Now let's show you how to do it. Go ahead and log into Xima CCaaS with the URL that's been provided, and namely your username and password, and log in. When you do so, along the left-hand side in the navigation pane, I'll draw your attention to Admin System. Click the drop-down and select Manage SIP Extensions. In your SIP extension menu, you'll notice you have no extensions and you need to add one. So let's show you how to do this. Come up to the top and select Plus. This is where you'll need to know the SIP extension, the username, the password, authorization ID that you created for us inside of the RingCentral application. Now, the information that you will need for Xima CCaaS SIP extensions can be found within the RingCentral admin interface. If you go to Phone System and down to User Phones, you want to select the extension that you created for Xima CCaaS. In my example, I created this one. I want to go to Setup and Provision, go to Other Phones, select an existing phone, and this information right here, username, password, authorization ID, that's what we're going to need to establish and set up the SIP extension within Xima CCaaS. So let me show you how that's done. Once you have successfully entered all the information from the RingCentral or ACO admin interface, namely the SIP extension, username, password, authorization ID, now you're ready to go ahead and click Save. Just go ahead on the Confirm Changes, select OK. That'll go ahead and register this SIP extension with Avaya Cloud Office. And just give it a minute. It'll change from not registered to registered. You can hit the refresh button down here if you'd like. It typically takes 30 to 60 seconds for this to register. Now it has finally registered and says, thus, in this column called Status. That is it. That is how easy it is to take an Avaya Cloud Office user account and register it with Xima CCaaS in the SIP extension so Xima CCaaS can begin to handle contact center calls directed to it.